Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Strategic Command World War I, episode number 9. Agrippa got this turn back to me so quickly, and he messaged me that he's having a lot of fun with this series, so I'm really happy about that. So let's go ahead and review what is going on. Oh god, my mic. I'm going to talk really far away because I think my mic is having some issues. Okay, they did move to cut me off. They in fact did cut me off. 1 to 2. 2 to 2. 2 to 1. 3-0. Yikes. Big yikes. Okay, 2-3. Not a good start actually because the that's their weakest unit. Oh. 3-3. Going 3-3 against the Germans seems good. Wow, 4-2. 2-0. Yikes. We did retreat out of that spot, thankfully. Okay, 3-1. Not good. 4-0. My god. The line is crumbling. 3-3. 2-1. 2-1. Here they come. Oh, they got us. 3-0. My god. So brutal. 3-2. That's a very good thing because it was a detachment. 1-0. That's never good. They reinforced the unit in the south. And here comes the devastation. Wow, 4-0 from a submarine. Okay, I was trying to repair my units to 4. Apparently that's not going to be enough. Okay, 1-0. Or 0-1, I should say. 4-1. That destroyer is now dead. Here comes the battle cruiser. 5-1. And there it is. 1-0. Okay, they attacked our submarine for no damage. They're doing some reinforcement. Are they going to leave Lemberg, though? That's the really curious thing to me. Ooh, their submarine's moving through. And 1-2 against Elarish. 4-2. 3-0. Oh my god. 3-2. Okay, holy cow, what a turn. I'll lower my volume right now. Okay, finish cores. Lost 2 Russians and 1 corps. Workers on Clyde strike over conditions. Boo. Trying to talk softly. Entente units. Dozens are killed when Indian soldiers mutiny in Singapore. Great. At least we crushed the pro-German Boer revolt. Anzac units now available for production. Okay, I guess those are better. We'll figure that out. We got the Queen Elizabeth class. That's a very strong dreadnought. Some artillery from France. Fantastic. Artillery for Russia, which is really good. And we got heavy bombers. Okay, so let's cancel and... Alright, what? Oh, ASW. So now we have ASW. So now we have to actually bring ships back in order to reinforce them, though. I'm not... So what is this? Let's take the upgrade tool. How much is this going to cost? 11 to upgrade. Well, it's certainly worth it for the light carrier. I think we're going to have to pull back. I don't see how we're going to be able to hold this. Like, we need to hold along this side of the river. Like, this is not a good situation. Yeah, we basically need to kill the Austro-Hungarian units whenever we see them. 2. Lemberg is going to be ours. I mean, that's awesome. We finally took Lemberg. That's going to be a huge drop of morale for the Austro-Hungarians. They're at 43% already. We were cut off here. Surprisingly, I'm not that concerned about it. This is still nice that we were able to come down here and snag Debrecen. How's Romania looking now? 62%. Bulgaria's 51. Okay. Let's also take a look. I'm extremely curious constantly at the research and diplomacy for... Yeah, they are investing more in diplomacy, probably to keep Romania out, but no more in research. And you can see that we have been continuously investing in research. Like our total research, 600, 1100, 250, and wow, we only have 250 invested for the Russians? Yikes. Anyway, we have invested a lot more than them though. 275, 225, 0. And they're investing in diplomacy as well. So they're definitely trying to pull somebody. I don't know who it is they're trying to pull out right now. And there's just no front here. It's because it's frozen? I thought the frozen should not help the defense very much. It's hard to entrench. I see two O2s, which means those are the likely candidates for attacking. This guy's going to move all the way back. I think we just move all the way back, and then this will take 3 movement, and then we actually fortify there. Oh, we only have 3 action points, so we can only move this far back. So he can move back and attack us. Hopefully his is he's at 5. Yeah, we're definitely in danger of losing this, but that's okay. We'll let him take Amara back. We're only doing it really to annoy their morale. Well, I think I'm going to start over here in the Mediterranean, and the reason why is I'm going to attempt to look for this submarine, which I believe is sneaking behind the lines. And mainly what I want to do is find it before it finds... There it is, perfect. It's right where I thought it was, so it's perfect. It should have 0 supply, which it does. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh, I forgot left click is... Okay, let's do this. Right click. Left click. So this guy's useless now. Mainly it's really good to know where he is because we want to be able to get our transport out of the way. I don't want him to see the transport, so I'm going to do something like this. Might as well just go all the way down here. All the way up here. Redden our guys right along the coast. In fact, I prefer for them to move basically as much along the coast as they can. And then move here. Okay, so we can actually, I think, disembark here. Oh, it's perfect. We got him. We got him. Alright, so this is actually critical. Whoops. God, son of a left click is not doing what I wanted to do, but that's fine. Basically, this was extremely important so that I can do this. It's actually extremely important. I don't care that I suffered 2 losses. Oh, okay. Never mind, I do. We're going to get this unit over here. And what's going to happen now is this unit, which probably can't reinforce by much, we'll take it. Oh, it's 195, but we'll take it. What's going to happen is this unit is going to die, but 8, 7, 6, 5. It's going to be in supply, thankfully. We've done it. We've done it in that if I look right now, my supply is 1, but if I look next turn, my supply is 5. No! No, 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 no. No! You're wrong. You're wrong. Why? It's clear. I see no extra movement cost. I see no extra movement cost. I see plus 0 movement cost. What? Why? Why? I did all the math. I did it. So maybe this is like a really big stream, and it looks like it does take 2 to jump through these Unfortunately, it doesn't say anything. Look at on the bottom left and the bottom right. Both say clear Egypt. Movement cost +0. And I'm moving along the road, which is why I expected. I mean, look at I'm not going to contest the fact that that a game might make it an extra movement cost to cross the Suez Canal. But this game did not present any of the information to indicate that that was the case. My objection is just that the information wasn't presented to me. So this detachment, unfortunately, will be lost, and on top of that, will be lost forever. Maybe we already have like some detachments. No, we don't. But I don't know. I mean, detachments, whatever. Well, we're going to suffer the loss, and we'll just have to eat it. So it's time for this guy, since he can't be improved any further, to get transported. And he is going to go... He's going to go to the Persian Gulf. Unfortunately, we can't make it there in one turn. But that's where he's headed, so that we can hold off what I'm expecting is going to be a very aggressive counterattack. Let's see. So he's probably at 3 action points, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. He could... No. Actually, he cannot. He cannot move here and attack me. In fact, he can't move here. Alright, next we have this situation, which... Well, let's just take the 0-0, but that didn't work out as well as I was hoping. Let's take the 0-2, which ended up being 0-1. And that was a 0. Okay, what is going on? We're already 2 down. I don't know why my luck is... It just doesn't seem possible for my luck to be so bad. Just gotta not think about it too much, I guess. 0-2, went 1. Man, another, so we're -3 now. Okay, let's do this. Hooray! We're back up. We're only -2. That's the way I view it, is just what does the roll say versus what are we actually getting. And probably if we looked, it wouldn't just say 0. You know, I mean, this information is just incomplete. But anyways, we're going to continue to hold in this manner. We have much better units. I wonder why I can't attack. I'm sure that as soon as I take this place, I will be able to lump these guys in as well. So we would like to have this road running so that we could connect all the people with our HQ. That's not the case quite yet, unfortunately. And we'll also want a detachment down here. I mean, we can probably make do with this front as is indefinitely, but it's going to be better to get some more units going. We don't have a whole lot to do in Serbia. We have another detachment which we can move forward. Really, there's no great place for it. We have a 0-1. We'll take that. 1-1. Okay, so I'm going to do a running tally. We're -3 overall. Let's see what happens. Okay, still -3. No good attacks with any of these guys except for this one. Okay, we're -2 from that, so -5 overall. What the hell's going on? Okay, there we go. There we go. We're only -4 now. Woo! And I think we swap and then heal. Swap, heal. I'm going to heal this unit without swapping him because we actually like this unit to be attacked more. You have already attacked. If you could have moved in there, I would have, but you can't, so I won't. This detachment actually would be a good unit to be the one who just bravely holds the line. So we'll move him forward here. He cannot attach to any HQ because he's the Albania. They have their own HQ structure, which is why Serbia is a little bit all messed up. Actually, I guess what I should do instead is move this. Now, I cannot actually... Well, I could manipulate... Yeah, I can do it this way. I'm going to move this guy. He's going to be pulled back next turn. He'll be the one who just watches Nish or whatever from potential Bulgarian attack, I guess. The fact that Serbia never lost their capital is really nice, though. Oh, we have a 1-1. Let's just do that. Okay, well, can't complain. It didn't screw us. Okay, we'll just do those reinforcements, and we are set in Serbia. The Mediterranean. Getting back to the Mediterranean, there's more to do, right? We actually want to see where the Ottoman fleet went. And they're still here. Now, on the attack, I think we'll be okay. We're going to take 3 damage, we're going to inflict 2. I'll take those odds. What are we at? -5, we're now at -7. Anyway, that was supposed to be, if it was a 3-2, it would have been fine. It ended up being a 4-1. So that, what, yeah, -7 we're at? Oh my gosh. Alright, this dreadnought is very important. Let's move this guy back a little bit. Actually, we'll move him here, so he's kind of out of the way. We'll have this battlecruiser. So notice that the fact that we have this dreadnought is actually really important now. Okay, 5. It was supposed to be a 3-4 and ended up 3-5, so we're -6. Move this guy back a little bit. I think this battlecruiser can come and finish him off. We also have another dreadnought. We have this armored cruiser. Let's use the battlecruiser. Got him. And we took 1 damage. So that was, instead of a 2-3, that was a 1-3, so we're back up to -5. Now, when you eliminate a ship, it's expected that you don't get dealt as much damage. Sometimes you even avoid damage. I won't have that contribute to my running calculation, my running sum. So we're at -5, we'll say. I'm still curious if there's anything more. Indeed there is. Now, they're better on the defense, worse on the attack, so I'm going to leave my submarine here. It's just really just a blocking unit. They can come and attack. I think that would still be bad, leaving my armored cruiser there. We have this armored cruiser who is... yeah, we'll push them to the front. And I guess the submarine... I mean, there's nothing else to do. Austria-Hungary's navy has been completely sunk. So let's just get these other ones to the front. And that submarine is just going to kind of block this whole area. We do have this one. We also have the dreadnought, but it's only a 5. If we have enough points, we'll probably put some points back into this dreadnought just to assert dominance over the Ottomans. Now, they do have 1 dreadnought as well. And what I fear most is that I send my armored cruiser right here, and there ends up being a dreadnought right there, you know, something like that. So we have some weak units here. We're mainly interested in trying to block. We're trying to destroy the submarines. I think it's only 1 right now, but I think eventually there's a German sub which will come. It's a little bit vulnerable. You know, this is kind of weird. I think I'm going to put it all the way over here, which is weird, but it will protect my transport. So we'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to just let it die. You know what? I don't want it to die. Yeah, I'll just move it here. That's kind of out of the way. I don't think that they're going to go searching there. Okay, 2 main goals on the Western Front this turn. One is to eliminate this, you know, wherever you have the knee on the line, wherever the bend of the line happens. If it's a convex bend, as this one is, that unit is exposed. If it was a concave bend, then you're exposed, so be careful. But we, in this case, let's just pick the best one, 95, 92, 91, 91. They both seem pretty good. I'll take this one. Okay, wow. What's our running tally? -7, -5, -6. Okay, make that -7. Good lord. Still at -7. The problem is that we didn't get a whole lot of good rolls in order to be able to... in order to do this. I think I'm just going to move this unit instead of swapping, and there's a reason for that. Swapping costs more points than moving. So now we move this one in. Oh lord. It's the jigsaw puzzle. There we go. Okay, we're -6 now. Very disappointing show of things so far. What the hell? Why are you guys so bad? Move him here. Unbelievable. I don't understand why this is happening. The other thing which I might just say screw the attack down here. The other thing is to get this cavalry, which should be weakened. Okay, this is what I would expect. So, by the way, -5, right? -6? I've lost track, but, you know, we're doing... Okay, okay, -5 still. If that's correct. I will do a swap here, because I'm not worried about anti following. Oh my god, let's attack this. 81 down to 77, so it did have some effect. We also have this one who should have attacked this. 59 goes down to 56. Okay, that's something. Okay, -6 again. I want this guy to get swapped so he can still be healed. You know what? I don't think we even need to heal him. I think I will just move him. So I want to actually reinforce these 2 units. But I want this guy to be able to move back so I can move the cavalry in. Yeah, I'll just do it. Oops. You have not moved yet, but I was planning to move you here to strike. Okay, we got 2. Took 1, so we're back down to -5. I don't actually know if that number is correct. Just a note to everyone. I might be off on that. Now this one can do an attack in either place. So who else would want to join? I don't think that is a good idea. I guess we could move there, attack, and then swap back with this guy, but I'm not exactly sure that's possible. I'm just pretty sure. It's one of those situations where I do wish we had more cavalry around. This is the perfect time for them. Well, they're both we got both of them down to 6, which is good. So I think what we'll want to do is we have to figure out which one of these 2. You know, in the meantime, let me go down here. Okay, we got a 2. We're back down to -5. Okay, back up to -6. You can do a swap though. -4. We're at -4. I think it's worth swapping this guy as well. We've done well so far. Okay, that's what I expected. But we'll just heal this guy -22. I think the -22 is fine. All right, so that was fun. Just a fun little excursion in the south. Just to force more pressure on the Germans, right? We just want to suck their supplies out so they're not doing research, so that they can't devote as many resources to the Eastern Front. Okay, this is a little bit risky because this unit is not necessarily that low on everything, but we're going to go do this attack with the cavalry. Do the 1-to-1. Worked out as a 1-to-1. We can move him back very easily. I want to put more of the pressure here. I don't want to betray the fact that we're trying to cut him off there, so we'll probably just put a guy who's already attacked back in there. Let's move him here, 1-to-1. -6. What we at? -7 now? But what we got down here was -4. -5 now? I just don't believe it. Why? What's wrong with this guy that he's led so poorly? Is it because of the leader? No, he's being led by the best general. Oh, this is also a strike we can do. So let's go up here. Okay, well we have to move in now. We're committed. So let's now fortify. Oh, this guy can't fortify. Okay, all right. Now it's go time. This is Netherlands, so they can only attack this guy from this. This unit cannot attack. Now we really do want... Did anybody else have a 1 point remaining? This 5, which is not who I want, though. I think this guy has to move in. Nobody with an attack left can move in. So the good news is they won't be able to swap too many people. This is already an 8. I just wish that with this unit was able to... I just wish he was able to entrench. He can attack, but that's not what we want to do. Okay, so this 9 has to move in here then. And this guy has to move north just to keep everyone a little bit closer to the front. Okay, let's just do it. I know that this is what I have to do. And this 9, who could have moved in as well. We'll keep everyone close though. And what I want to do is heal both of these. Okay, this one at least. 56. That's a lot. We'll think about it. And that's the Western Front done. Okay. What do I want to do? Well, first of all let's get the. I want to just check to see if they do a dreadnought here. I was hoping to actually attack that one. Anyways, let's just move off on our merry way. They might pursue us. They might not. Then we have to figure out what to do with these submarines. Now, what I've decided is if you're under 5, you are not allowed to be out, because we saw my armored cruiser sink with 4, which is just incredible to me. And I think it's worth just spending the time to get, like, these are very low. This is at 2. This is at 0. So I think if they're so low, like, this is fine for me to go and do this attack. Look, at the French destroyers can stay out because we don't have the better ASW for them yet. Oh, yes. All right, that is huge. We got huge damage on this. I think we will do this attack. You know, we're killing this one, so I might not pull... Well, after they attack, though, I'm going to send these destroyers back home. I really want them all to get... Okay, this is good. Oh, yeah. We're doing extremely good. And we'll send this one home to get ASW as well. Coincidentally, they're also acting as a... Got him. Got him! Ha ha ha! They're also acting as a makeshift ASW net for if this submarine tries to get out of here. However, we will do a simple attack just to get his supplies out. And I think we can do this attack without risk of damage, which will get him down to 0. And let's just move 1 here so that he will run into that. You need to go all the way home, and you can make it only if this unit wasn't there, which he can't. We can swap? I wonder if you can swap and still heal or upgrade. I don't think so. Okay, so, well, you know, mainly this is still really, really good because we were able to kill 1 submarine. That's great. The Germans still have 14 naval units left. That is a lot of naval units. Where the hell are those naval units? What the hell are those naval units? 14 is insane. And we saw that they have a dreadnought here. So, I mean, it would be really interesting to figure out what exactly they have. And that I don't know. And, okay, so then this unit, which is now down to... Okay, it's down to 1. That's right. I wanted to see if we can get some sacrificial lamb to come up and take away his... Okay, let's just do it with this guy. Dive from attack. We did actually get a hit as well. We just want to find out where he went. Got him. Okay, that's fine. You can return now. The fact that we actually did some damage is huge. And again, these... the French submarines are not going to be useful. They don't have the upgraded technology yet. Oh, that's actually kind of a bummer. I didn't want it to dive. Got it. Okay, it's there. That's fine. So it's still got supply of 1. How is that possible? I don't know, but we're not going to have time to stick around and find out. Let's get this guy down here. Set up this submarine, this destroyer here. So we'll kind of block off the route. If he goes this way, we'll know which way he's going at least. I mean, he can disappear into the nether at this point. Just go wherever he wants and just hide. When he comes back, if he only has 1 supply point, we're going to be able to locate him and injure him again. So, yeah. Again, this thing is I want to heal any low ships. And you still have 1 movement point, so in fact, well, actually I do want to heal you 1 more. Because they're not useful unless they're at 5. So, actually I'm going to leave this decision until later, because we do have ASW for the British ships, and even light cruisers with ASW are going to be very effective. It's even possible for us to build light cruisers as our ASW fleet. I don't think they're going to be as good as light cruisers, as destroyers, but, you know. We also have a new dreadnought. That's interesting. I think I'll put this in port here. And, oh, artillery, which will be wonderful, and a new core. Okay, good. So we have plenty of stuff going on. Well, the Baltic Sea, we don't have much to do. We kind of have to, like, lure them back. I'll take a 1-to-1. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. So what I need to do, this is so weird, but what I need to do is move around like this. And then move back like this, just so he thinks I'm like, oh, I'm scared of you. Come this way. Now, if they choose to run this way into the mine, they will hit the mine. If they choose somehow wisely to go this way, I'll park my dreadnought there. Little mind games, the best I can do. Okay, so we're set with the Baltic fleet. And now the biggest decision, and I will say, the two things I thought about. One, that the British fleets, we really need to get the higher ASW. It's worth losing the submarines, getting the higher ASW so that we can finish them off faster. So I'm really of a mind over here to just pull these destroyers off. Like, pull this guy off, get him into port, which we will be able to get him into a port if we sacrifice the light cruiser. I think that's worth it even. Get this light cruiser down to here. It'll be repaired at another time, and get this destroyer into port. So that's important so that he can be healed and ASW added to him. And these as well. I mean, we're going to occupy a lot of ports, so thank goodness the British have those to spare. I'm just getting all these guys with the higher ASW. And you've seen how they're very effective even right now, but eventually, just to make sure that we are never threatened by the submarine menace. That's what I've decided. Then the other thing was, in Russia, we need to be more careful. I'm being too aggressive. I'm trying to take what I can get, but I should not be trying to take anything from the north of the line, the German part. Remember, historically, the Russians collapsed. We can still win the game if the Russian line completely folds, but we don't want that. Obviously, the ideal is put strong pressure on the Austro-Hungarians, which we have done. We've taken Lemberg. When Lemberg falls, I think that's going to be a big impetus for Romania to join. I have no idea. I've never played an Entente game this far, but I'm suspecting that this action, taking Lemberg, which is going to be huge, is going to have a big impact on the morale. In fact, is there a reason to wait? I might actually want this guy to replace the 3 over here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that, because his morale will be pretty low, and I'd hate to lose a... So this 8 might actually be the one who swaps in here. Yeah, so let's do it this way. Let's be smart about it. Very, very smart. This guy just back up. Actually, we'll move in and we'll swap them so that he can still be reinforced. And he still has a point. He can still attack. We're looking good. Do Lemberg. Lemberg falls. Amazing. I don't think we want to take a 1-to-1. It is against the Germans, which, you know, we're going to highly value that. This is not a big deal. We can move these units back very easily. In fact, I think what we can do is just... This is going to be at 3, but I think it's in red, right? Yeah. So it's in red, which means it should go up to 4, and then after that up to 5, etc., etc., etc. So what we probably want to do is put this infantry unit here, take the one... we need some unit to protect Kolomea against this unit. Let's see. If this is zone of control, though, we should be okay. If this is zone of control, he can't move there. But he could move here and move there. Let's see. This is going to take 3 movement, 4. Yeah, there's no way he can take Kolomea next turn if I'm around. If I have zone of control on this hex. Otherwise, it will take 3 to move there, 4. 3, 4, so we could do that, but zone of control will make that impossible. And then 3, 4. So yeah, you can't get in. So I can actually abandon Kolomea as long as I put my unit right here. Now, I'm not sure I want to put my unit right here. That's still going to be exposing him to the Germans. 1, 2, 3. Although we can actually defend the 3 necessary sides. Then the other thing we can do is... Well, I mean, actually, this unit itself can move back like that. And do exactly what I said. Okay, I need to actually pause. As I mentioned, I need to pause and actually think about this. But some of these things were like obvious enough that we can do them. When I see a kink in the line, we should be looking to take advantage. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. And we can actually do another 0, 1, but the 0, 2s here are even better. So we should be taking care of the 0, 2s. And this is only a 0, 1, but it could be a 0, 2. In fact, what I think we're going to do is, since we have a 0, 2 here, this will weaken their counterattack capability and get us closer to... I'm not exactly sure how to say this, but... Presimissal? Persimissal. I'm sure I've actually even heard this pronounced, because it must have come up at some point in those World War I documentaries, but which of these two is better to take? That's even a big question. Well, if we don't attack this, if we attack this one, that 10 cannot get involved. And it would be kind of nice to get the 10s involved. Having these 8s attack also means that they can't reinforce, which is not good. I think this 6 is going to be... God, man. I guess these two can swap. He only has a choice to either heal or entrench, and I think entrenchment's going to be more important. Yeah, but we'll push down here, so hopefully this will draw the ire of the Germans further east. Tough question. Yeah, I think I am going to do the attacks here. Okay, what was my count at -6? We're at -7 now. Let's do the swap. Okay, we're at -7 still. Alright, so nothing else we can do against those. That's still very good. And do we have cavalry here? We don't yet, but we would really like to have cavalry near here to know what is there, what is in that city. And I'm pretty sure it's defended, probably by a detachment, if I had to guess. Because they are double thick in areas throughout the line, and I don't know why they wouldn't be here. Okay, so let's move this unit back. Let's do it one at a time. Could actually even attack, but no, let's... Oh, that was all his action points. Okay, that's right, because he started off weaker. This unit is going to ride it out. It's a 3, next turn it'll be a 4, but if we're only dealing with a detachment, I'm just going to say, fair enough. Now the problem is this German unit will get here, so let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will cut me off if I don't move back. So I think we can move back. We did it. We already took Debrecen. It's going to have to restart its defense. So this will be 4 points. We'll have 1 action point for actually defending. Now if we wanted to get absurd, we could move this 6, 5. We could move this unit to here, and we could 3-side attack this unit in the... You know what? We will actually cut him off that way too. Yeah, if he doesn't move, it'll be disastrous for him. Okay, we are going to do this. It's going to be nuts, but we're going to do... I want it 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I want the bottom 3, I think. The alternative is I could have done 1, 2, 3, which would have been useful in its own way. And I think I will do this. Please don't take a hit. Yes. Still at -7 or -6, I forgot. Alright, now Colomea, we can actually move this unit in here. No matter what, he's going to refresh the supply to 8. And that's good. We'll get that one. Going to refresh the supply to 8. This unit is going to be extremely cut off. So it is going to, well, let's look at what this is. Grosswardine, maybe that's an 8, 7, 6, 5, 2. Yeah, so it's a 2. His only move, I think, is going to be to move backwards to this hill. So this is really good news. We've cut this guy off, and then we can kind of shadow him. I don't think he can actually make it into here. He's not going to have enough action points. Oh, no, it says he has 3 action points. And it'll take 4 to get there, though. It'll take 4 because it's 3 to move here normally, but now zone of control 4. Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. We've done ourselves well. All right, let's swap these two. And with the Russians at 192, I still think this is a unit which is worthwhile to reinforce completely without thinking twice. I don't really want to take casualties here, but you can see the Austrians, they're not reinforcing all their units, so we need to take advantage of that. Don't take a hit. Thank you. Okay, good. So we're in good shape. We're in good shape here. The other thing I could have done is just entrench, because I suspect that this German unit is not going to sit idly by, but unless... Yeah, I think unless by himself they can... It might even be worth attacking this unit, you know? Because that's going to lessen his ability to attack next turn. So let's do that. I even need to just get one, and it'll be good enough. We'll move that tick, -6 to -7. We're going to try it, though. Good. Okay, move it. Oh, that was supposed to be a 1-1, so that's a +2, -5 then? -5. I have not actually kept track. I just keep spitting out. And the fact that we're -5 after this many die rolls means that we're doing okay. You know, -5 after like 3 die rolls is insanely bad, but -5 after 30 die rolls is... We're getting into noise. Just the random noise. Okay, so yeah, if we can, I think it's still worthwhile to attack targets that are weak. That it will give us only a benefit. So I think this is a good shot because it's against no fort and no river crossing. So this one seems like a good idea. The readiness is 37% for crying out loud. Okay, good. That worked out. It's down to 9. Again, the lower they are, the less they're going to be able to attack. So let's do this as well. Good. That worked out just how we were hoping. We'll have to swap this cavalry into the line, which is, hey, you never want that, but at least it's holding a concave part of the line, which is not bad at all. We can have cavalry hold a concave point. We'll also have them, well, definitely going to have them entrench. And we'll have their entrenchment do 3 sides like that, just in case either of these guys falls. We could do an attack here, or we could entrench, and I think the best thing to do will be actually entrench. Well, we could get a free point. Even this 7 is kind of tempting, but no, I think we'll entrench. Again, don't get too aggressive on the eastern front. Except for in the south. The south is fine to be aggressive, but not in the north. So I'll probably... I mean, I still haven't taken my cut, because some of these things are, I guess, have been pretty obvious, or I figured them out on the fly, but let me do that now. Okay, just gonna start kind of doing things as I figure them out. Supply, this guy doesn't need to be so far back for supply. I believe at some point I was trying to push him up to the north, but that's no longer gonna happen. So we'll push him right here so he can just give better supply to the units on the front. See, 776 went up to 998. That's a lot better. Well, I mean, you're I'm sure if you're following, you know numbers just as well as I do. And I know that 9 is bigger than 7 and 8 is bigger than 6. Okay, next thing is we're going to entrench this unit. I am not going to attack. So I've decided to entrench instead of reinforce because, one, it defers the cost, but I think we get more or less the same benefit. Unfortunately, this guy's readiness and morale is just really not that great. I also forgot, because this is actually just a really stupid thing I've done, I forgot to use my recon scouts, which, you know, they only give a 5% bonus, but 5% is still better than nothing. And I'm also going to be dragging this unit all the way around because it's definitely no longer necessary for me to have this huge line. In fact, one of the things I want to do is I want to move this unit forward just to see what is there. Okay, so they do have a gap in their lines, and then they have a core at Königsberg. And I think we'll just retreat back into our entrenchment like it never happened. So that's interesting. Just wanted to see what we had there. So it's 1, 2, and then they have basically a solid wall of troops. So we might be able to get a 3-side surround on this detachment. Just don't think it's worth it. Really don't think it's worth it. And this unit getting all the way down here, I'm hoping that he won't be attacked for a turn, but I'm going to just go ahead and take the pretty substantial morale penalty to get him into position. We're even kind of dealing with a situation where I don't think this HQ is safe to be here. We're likely going to be attacked, and I think this unit is going to just lose in the next turn. So let me just look at supply. Look at the supply. I'll probably just swap these two. That way we have somebody in position. And we're already below 135 and 125, some of the break points. this guy, since he's potentially going to be attacked, I'm going to reinforce him as well. It's pretty clear, right? We should not be holding this guy that far north, but we don't have an alternative. Well, actually, I'm not even sure. We might move this unit. Wait, that one's 66. This one's, yeah. So I might move this guy back and then move this guy up here. I don't know. Or I'll just entrench with this guy, which honestly may make more sense. So, again, this episode's running really long. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But we always knew that Novogorodievsk would be, excuse me, it would be holding the line. And it may end up holding the line on 4 sides, which is insane. Let's swap these 2 units and probably have to reinforce this one as well, which means that that's the rest of our points, really. But we already did the Caucasus, so this is all we have to do. And then probably we get like the detachment up here. So this is another unit which I'm going to quick move, forced march as far as forward as I can. I think 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn he'll be able to get into position, better position. Yeah, it's probably, let's see, 1, 2. I don't know what the best place to move him is. Yeah, but this is not, why is it's his supply? Okay, his supply is what's limiting him here. So this is probably a good spot to put him. And then next turn he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, because now he'll have better supply, etc. And we can reinforce this unit. Okay, so that's pretty much our turn. I want to just focus on doing the reinforcements. 1, 2. I think this only needs to be on 2 sides. I guess we'll do it on 3 because we're not likely to lose this one before we lose that one. So just as a precaution. And we probably need this unit who... Yeah, we need some port for Johannesburg, which is probably going to be pushed on again. Look at, we're happy. We're so happy. We've taken German territory, Johannesburg. But we have to also know that our limits are... We're reaching our limits, and even the Russian morale is at 86%. You know, we're just trying to bank that the Austro-Hungarians collapse first, but their move to let the Italians take the land, one, it should be costing them political points. It's obviously had a huge impact on their morale, but it's also smart because we can't open up a new front against them. We did our little raid behind enemy lines here, and now we're just going to hold. I think that's all fine. Yeah, we're in good shape. Okay, so I'll make some final last passes through the lines, and I'll maybe, I think I'm going to do the reinforcement here, which is going to take all of our points, by the way, but it will get them up to a 10. It'd be nice to have 1 unit out of 10, and maybe that's the unit that I, in the end, railroad over to the Caucasus, but, alright. Okay, last thing, we have to get rid of these new units. Get rid of them. We got to deploy them. Deploy them to the field. So artillery, I feel like it's going to be used defensively in order to save our bacon. Probably right here. And honestly, I think the heavy bombers are going right behind them. Alright, we have some some French units to deploy. I honestly think that we can just start battering down this unit, although the line is moving quickly and things are happening nicely over here. And honestly, we could put the artillery here and it would be able to hit both of these 2 units. But no, we can't even deploy it there. So I think I'm going to deploy it here. Just so we can kind of work on this unit. And maybe break through over here. That would be kind of interesting. We have an obvious hex for it here. Otherwise, we could put it here and it could just batter whoever we're working on. Actually, putting it right here makes a lot of sense too. Then we can work on this unit. Okay, let's do that. Probably a little bit better. But here, and this unit will just slip in right here. There we go. Move this unit forward a little bit. Fantastic. Alright, so I think that's everything. We have points left over for both the British and the French. That's really good. I will think about what to do. It's only going to take 60 points to reinforce these guys, so I'm going to do that. And there's nobody else to reinforce from the French. So no, I'm not going to reinforce this unit. First I'm going to start with the French. I'm going to get 3 more points into this guy. I'm not going to go up to 4. I mean, I'm not going to go up to 5. It's just too expensive. We'll spend 37, and that he's going to deploy into the blockade next turn. I move that French battleship down there, just off camera, not a big deal. And then I think that we will want to control things on the sea over here, so I would like to see how much it is to reinforce. Oh, he can't reinforce this turn. And it would be 56 points to get this guy. So mainly what I want to do, I don't know if I should do it immediately, but I would like to get infantry warfare going again for the French. This seems really important. So let's just go ahead and spend the extra points on that right away. By the way, people were mentioning to me that since Serbia has a lot of points left over, we should think about getting infantry warfare. It's also cheaper for them. I did spend too many points, but duly noted. I mean, with the French having a lot of points, and we're with us ending up putting points into ships, which is always, dicey at best as an investment. There's no other ships I can invest in. Basically, the only thing I can do at this point with the remaining French 82 points is either invest in a technology, which, what do we have? I mean, trench warfare, we already have 3. Gas shell production would be another one. We don't have enough points. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that the only thing we're going to do at this point is just repair one of the dreadnoughts in the south to make sure that we maintain control of the Mediterranean. The thing is, it's a bit of an over-investment, since I'm pretty sure at this point we've already won the battle. The only thing they have left right now is a battleship and a dreadnought. And I think that, despite the fact that this is kind of a stupid, crazy number of ships, it would probably barely be enough to pull it out, but it would be enough. What I'll do is I'll invest 2 points in this, so it's at least at 7, which is pretty helpful. That'll only be 37. It puts us at 45 points. I don't care about this battleship, but honestly, it might as well start moving off. Yeah, we'll get it to the next port. It's just, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to repair it this turn. It's going to go to the blockade. And I'll cut. Okay, I just moved this submarine here just to show you he was over here. I'm going to go ahead and repair this battleship up by 2 points. Again, this is my blockade minimum. I'm going to leave it at 2 points. I'm not going to give him ASW. Battleships, dreadnoughts, etc. don't benefit from that as much. Light cruisers. Oh, he just got here, so we can't upgrade them. Okay, I can't upgrade you. So let's get this one to 7, which is 33 points. It's a bit expensive, but we have the points to do it. Okay, and then we're a lot of what we want to do is this. I do want to get up 37. I think it's worth it. That means I won't be able to invest technology, but we'll just take it because I really want that light carrier up. That's going to be a great submarine hunter. It needs to work in conjunction with the destroyers, but we have French destroyers and stuff, which are going to be helpful. So we'll just leave the 73 points. I don't think the British have anything that they can really do. We already have spying and intelligence maxed, and we have industrial technology almost maxed. So the British could have done that, but otherwise we'll go to the war map. We'll make sure that the French are contributing more to the Serbians. They are. Russians are not contributing to the Serbians, which is fine. I think the Russians actually need those points more. Yeah, and we cannot yet ship. Why is that? It's because they're breaking our line still. Okay, so as soon as we can get these submarines off this line, which honestly, why is that line not existing back again? They have people who are in sleep mode, but not in raid mode. I don't know. I actually don't know what the deal is with this. So, but that is all we can do for this episode. We really got to conclude. I'm gonna just call this video to a close. I'm sorry. We'll cut back in for the end of turn, but let me just look around and see if there's anything I missed first. Yeah, the Americans can do industrial technology. I don't think this is really a great idea, but what else are they going to do over there? This will at least give more points to the British eventually, so that's all I can do. Well, we do have the Canadian Corps over here, and I think that they might be a good candidate for this upcoming amphibious invasion should it actually be realized. So I'm going to move this unit out of the way. And move this unit. I mean, we'll just move this unit right in. It'll be the first one to go if we do anything. So that's our new order of things. This guy and that guy and these 3 with the HQ. That's 4 amphibious things. That's probably more than we can actually get. We still have 73 points, so I have enough to. I think I will try to get this dreadnought up. Can we get 2? Yeah, we can. We can probably get 3. 56. Is it worth it? I mean, dreadnoughts are pretty darn good, but this is also a really expensive investment. What is it? 18 points per? 18 or 19? It's actually 19 for those last 2. Damn. Naval maximum 5. I think it's worth it. Then we'll park them on the line. We won't have to worry about being contested at sea. 7 is the minimum to get the max morale. So we could probably... Nope. We don't have enough to do this one. That's fine. I think that's fine. And since this guy won't be upgraded, next turn he'll probably take off for the blockade. And I think that's it. So let me end the turn. I somehow missed this destroyer that we parked here last turn, and I think this is a good opportunity for me to actually try to take a swipe at this guy. Yeah, very worth it. Then we'll back off, just to make it so that he thinks the path is clear. If he moves here, he'll get me. If he moves here, he'll get that guy. Okay, so we'll move here, just to make sure he doesn't... We're hurting him in a particular direction. He can't get through here, can't get through here. So, yeah, we box this guy. The only place he can go is north, and the only hex he can go north through is this hex right here. We'll see if they actually do that. Boy, man, this turn just keeps dragging on. And the turn. Okay, so Austro-Hungarian morale fell due to us taking Lemberg. To better pursue order against them, recommended we occupy the Greek island. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Who's it going to cost? Marines? Oh lord. Yeah, I think this will still do this. It could be useful if you don't wish to launch at this stage, as the enemy will feel threatened by this, and it will make... Ah, I see. I think it's fine. Let's force them to keep forces closer. I think let's do this. It's Marines for 100. I think we'll just take it. Yeah. Okay, I was going to say, if it wasn't a 10 strength, then this is not a good idea. Fallenberg encourages Romania to swing towards the Entente. Very good. We commissioned the Imperator Nikolai I. It's a dreadnought? No. Oh, it's a light carrier. I did not know about this. Based on the name, I would have expected it to be a dreadnought battleship, something like that. Locust swarms are around Jerusalem. Hopefully that has an impact. Tiger hit by rough seas. It's fine. Blocking Scotland, and we're blocking the North Sea. It's good. And we made progress in amphibious warfare. Not important. And we got in trench warfare. That's good. We got industrial. Russia. Yes. There's hope. There's hope. I'll look at this off camera. We'll see how we're doing. Start the next turn. For now, thanks for watching, and vive l'Entente!